Welcome down to About Columbus. I'm Mike Kilburn.
And I'm Renee Joseph. This week it's our Featured Find Show, and we're sharing some of the most interesting, unique, and unexpected discoveries we've made from around Ohio.
That's right, from amazing food and sweet treats to family services, community destinations, and entrepreneurs with big ideas, this show is packed with great finds.
Some of these businesses have been hidden gems for years, while others may be something you've never heard of before.
Plus, we've got a featured restaurant.
And we've got some great food, sweet treats, and a few surprises along the way.
Featured Finds starts right now. Well, this definitely caught our attention. Candy Cloud is turning sweet treats into colorful creations that look almost too good to eat, making parties, events, and celebrations a little more fun.
You know, we first found out about this company because there was a location up in Cleveland, Ohio, and I've got 3 toddlers, and I was looking for something fun to take the kids to, and we went to it and visited, and we loved the drinks, and our kids were super excited. And we were actually looking to start something like that here locally in Columbus, and we're a big fan of supporting local companies. So we opened up our own shop and just really started diving into making our own drinks here. We have a ton of menu items, and the cool thing is that everything's customizable for what you want. So we've got coffees, specialty drinks, lemonades, boba teas, and what we just added to our menu is dirty sodas. We've got several flavors you can try out, and I would recommend trying them all out because they have a lot of unique flavors. I definitely recommend trying out one thing from every category. So for coffees, I recommend the Golden Hour Breve. That one's got a nice caramel flavor and it feels very refreshing. Our lemonades are also very good, especially as we're reaching into that summer area. And I definitely recommend, again, trying those dirty sodas. Those are very good and very interesting. You can check us out on social media, and I also recommend downloading the app. From there, you can make any orders you want for pickup or delivery, and it'll also announce a lot of our limited time releases. Honestly, I think it's just the presentation. Our drinks come in these really cool, unique cans, and they have lovely layers of color and everything, so people love to just kind of sit down, sit in front of the sign, take some pictures, and post it up on their social media page. CandyCloudCompany.com.
This next find is serving up big flavor on wheels. Big Back Food Truck has been building a following with its smash burgers, creative menu items, and the kind of energy that makes every stop feel like an event.
So Big Back LLC started, it was a dream of mine that I've always had as a young girl, owning my own food truck. My parents are older, so he's in retirement age, and he had mentioned we should grab a food truck. This would supplement me and Mom's income, and you've always wanted that. So we decided to one day literally dive off the deep end, bought a food truck, and here we are out here growing backs. Absolutely. So you can find Big Back LLC and many other food trucks around Columbus on something called Street Food Finder. And on that app, you can actually see our schedule of exactly where we're going to be and all the local festivals, just like the one we are this weekend at the Wine Festival in Grove City. Yeah, so our special burger is what we call the Big Back Smasher. It's a loaded burger, and it's double meat, double cheese on a bed of fries with bacon, grilled onions, fresh lettuce, fresh tomato, pickles, and of course our Big Back special sauce. So we do also have beef hot dogs, and we have the plain hot dogs with just the mustard, or you can get them loaded up. We have our slaw dogs and our special boss dog with homemade chili sauce. We serve mozzarella sticks with a side of marinara. That's a huge hit, as well as our fried pickles, which are the spears with a side of ranch. We are great with our smash burgers, and we wanted to have a family-owned business, something to pass down to the young ones later on. We wanted to be known as the family-owned business. You can find us on Street Food Finder, and then all of our social medias, it kind of explain our backstory. And then we also are very fluent on answering questions through emails as well.
Sometimes the simplest ideas are the most delicious. Gahanna Cinnamon Swirls is building a loyal following with homemade cinnamon rolls that deliver big flavor and plenty of sweetness.
I've been making cinnamon rolls myself since 2019 for friends and family, and people would constantly tell me they love them so much and that I should start selling them. And so finally, in the fall of last year, I decided to give it a try, and the support from the community has been awesome. I actually decided to name it Gahanna Cinnamon Swirls because I wasn't really trying to start a global national brand. I just wanted to make something that would be special for our local community here. What makes my cinnamon rolls different is the fact that they're completely homemade. They are pillowy soft, and the icing is a buttercream. It's a vanilla buttercream icing that customers love. I also offer rotating seasonal flavors throughout the year. So right now I'm offering a blueberry streusel swirl, and it has a blueberry preserved filling, a vanilla buttercream, and a streusel crumble on top. And in the past, I've done lemon crumble cake, I've done birthday cake, Biscoff cookie butter, pumpkin spice, caramel apple. So there's always something new to try. And my goal with all of my seasonal flavors is to make them just as good as the original. So my favorite part about starting this business has definitely been the support from the community. Gahanna is so supportive of small businesses and local vendors, and the business owners themselves are also supportive of one another. So everyone wants each other to succeed. And so just the warm welcome that I've received from Gahanna and just getting to see customers face to face, the customers that come back week after week has meant everything to me. And that has been my favorite part of this whole journey so far. So you can email gahannaswirls@gmail.com. I'll be at all of the Gahanna markets at Creekside Plaza this summer. And you can also find my classic swirls in limited quantities here at Sergeant Coffee in Gahanna. So the best place to go is gahannaswirls.com because there you can sign up for my email list where you'll be notified about pre-orders.
Coming up next, we found a coffee and ice cream destination, a homemade sweet treat that's winning fans, and a hot sauce brand bringing on the heat.
And if you love food finds, you'll want to stick around for this next block. Stay with us.
Need to get away from it all? Spend a night surrounded by luxury and serenity with Cabins by the Caves in the beautiful Hocking Hills. Whether a besties weekend or romantic getaway, Cabins by the Caves has packages perfect for every occasion. From massages to in-room chefs and so much more, they'll arrange it. You just show up to the cabin and relax. So for more information about the cabins or to book your stay, call 877-322-2283 or go to cabinsbythecaves.com.
If you can't decide between coffee or ice cream, this next find has you covered. Coffee Plus Cone has created a relaxed community gathering spot where customers can enjoy both in one fun location.
I live in Upper Arlington, and my family and I are here, and I noticed a little bit of a need for a coffee and ice cream shop. We didn't have anything exactly like this in the neighborhood, and wanted to do something a little different. We use One Line as our coffee roaster, and they're a really great coffee roaster in Columbus and help us create our specialty coffee drinks. We also have a really creamy soft serve that we use for our vanilla and chocolate that helps us to kind of take our menu items to the next level. We really focus on quality, trying to have specialty drinks, seasonal drinks as well, and also quality ingredients for both coffee and ice cream. So having both coffee and ice cream, one of our specialty items that is really popular is our affogato, our espresso over our soft serve ice cream. We also do a matcha affogato and a chai affogato, so kind of using both sides of both our coffee and ice cream. But we also have some fun creations with our ice cream. We do waffle chip nachos, which are waffle cone chips that go with our soft serve, and you can get any of our toppings on them. So this is our first summer at Coffee and Cone. We opened in January of this year, so we're really excited for summer and getting our seasonal drinks out for summer. We have a raspberry rainbow latte with an Angie's rainbow cookie on top. And we also have a coconut chocolate latte that we're doing right now, and a matcha raspberry lemonade. For soft serve, all of our specialty toppings are available as always, and we're doing an edible cookie dough right now paired with our soft serve. So our website is coffeeandconeco.com. We're also on Instagram and TikTok at coffeeandconeco. Stop on by to get a delicious coffee and a yummy ice cream. We'll be here all summer. We're open daily.
And wait until you see our featured restaurant. Alora Kitchen delivers the kind of experience that makes a night out feel special with beautifully prepared food, fresh ingredients, and a welcoming atmosphere.
Well, Alora Kitchen Bar, it's an Italian name, Alora, and also it's Mediterranean vibes. So I grew up in South Tunisia, which is like very close to Italy. So I used to go to a place called Alora, and I was in love with their food, their atmosphere, and their ambiance. So that's why I named the place Alora. The concept of Allora, it's like a Mediterranean restaurant plus Italian. So we're gonna get dishes from Tunisia, from Portugal, from Spain, from Malta, from Andorra, from all the neighborhood. So today we're gonna see seafood pasta, 100% Tunisian pasta, so it's made from scratch. It has whitefish, and it has mussels, shrimp, and also has octopus. And made with homemade harissa, which is a little bit spicy. It's sauteed octopus with white wine, garlic, salt and pepper, white wine, and cumin. Also sauteed shrimp. It has harissa, olive oil, garlic, white wine, and also chickpeas and cherry tomatoes. We have Allora Breeze, which is very popular here. People order all the time, and we have Sicilian Sunset. Sicilian Sunset has limoncello, has vodka, and also has lemon. We do a reservation through Open Table, and or you can call us and make a reservation also. And our social media also, Facebook, Instagram, you know. We do have a nice patio. People can sit there when it's nice out, and they can enjoy their meal and their drinks. We have a lot of change coming up soon. So inside and the menu, we're gonna add a few items, like start this Monday. We're gonna serve brunch also soon, like probably in 2 weeks with the World Cup start, Soccer World Cup. You can go to AlloraKitchenBar.com website. Of course, you can always come here and check us out.
If you like a little heat, you're going to love this next find. Spicy Ida Hot Sauce is creating flavorful sauces that help turn ordinary meals into something memorable.
It started when I was around 10, 11 years old. It started with making pizza sauce, actually. And then I went into steak sauces. And as I got older, started playing around with other sauces and got into hot sauces. Well, the first thing is making sure we have the flavor first. Before the heat kicks in. The extra hot won't destroy you at all, but it does have flavor first and the heat will build on it. Well, the one I usually start with first, we start with the medium, has a little bit of a bite to it, not overly over the top. Some people think it's hot, but it's not. And the best thing I found to put on was like mozzarella sticks. And then the one that everybody keeps coming back for is the garlic hot. It's the best, it's the biggest one, it repeats all the time. We just came out this year with a couple of different barbecues. One of them's Ted black pepper bourbon sauce, and the other one's just called Little Sting, and they both have a little bit of bourbon in it. The biggest thing is the barbecue sauce we have are 70% less sodium than the top four and 44% less sugar. So it's good for people that are a little bit intolerant, like somewhat diabetic, I don't want to say, but we've talked to people that would be perfect for them. Yeah, La Fagata and Zapata's in Pickerington. I've known the people for a long time. They're helping us out. We'll be doing taste test events. Just have to keep an eye on the Facebook page for the dates. And eventually we'll be doing some farmers markets out in Pickerington. Websites will be spicyidasllc.com. Email is spicyidasllc@gmail.com.
Still ahead, we're taking to the sky with drone technology, visiting a charming Central Ohio destination, and meeting a business helping families every day.
These next finds show just how creative and diverse our local businesses can be. Don't go away.
C&J Basement Solutions.
We provide homeowners with free inspections for water, mold, and structural issues, both in basements and in crawl spaces. It's important to remember, while some companies will tell you anything, our customers will tell you everything.
How much does C&J save you?
C&J Basement Solutions, they saved us thousands.
He could actually come in at a much lower cost doing the exact same work.
Saved us thousands and thousands of dollars.
Call today to schedule your free inspection.
Basement Solutions.
This next find is all about helping families. Twinkle Toes Nanny connects parents with trusted child care professionals, giving them peace of mind when they need it most.
I was a nanny for about 20 years, and after I had my first son, my husband and I wanted a date night, and it just felt unnatural to me to go on and pick a stranger and tell them to come to my home and hand them over my baby and see you in a few hours. The irony is not lost that I made a living off websites, and my first nanny job came off Craigslist, so I've been in the industry that long, and I wanted a better solution where people were vetting the nannies or the sitters first. Finding this franchise and buying it and knowing that I am meeting every single nanny face to face, and I'm vetting them and interviewing them checking backgrounds, CPR certifications, non-smoker agreements, and making sure that they're good quality humans that I would trust in my own home. We offer backup care. Our nannies can work for any family in our systems. Affordability, prices of childcare are astronomical. I pay for it myself, so I understand that. One key piece that I've been trying to push right now are nanny shares. So a nanny share is when two families pair together, their children are of similar age, they live pretty close together, and they share one nanny. And the benefit of this is that nanny rates are less than $20 an hour per family, and the nanny is making more. So it's more cost-effective option for the families and more appealing, gives the kids some social interaction with another family and some playmates, and the nannies love it because they get to make some more money. So good contact phone number is 380-201-8404. And our website is twinkletoesnanny.com, and you'll want to look for the Ohio section and select Columbus.
Some of the best finds are right in your own backyard. We visited historic Pickerington to see why its shops, events, and small-town charm keep drawing people back year after year.
Yeah, what you're going to experience when you come through, if you come down in the morning, you got a great coffee shop at Porter's Coffee. You can take yoga class over at Kula. During lunchtime, come down and get a facial at Oasis Face Bar, maybe get your hair or nails done over at Monroe's. But you also have the local cantina for lunch and dinner. You can also come down at night and enjoy our new Dora. It came in about a year ago, but you can enjoy a beverage at Combustion Brewing while you're walking around and you're shopping at Ruby Joy, Feather Your Nest, Molten Moon, or even the Picktown Market.
Yeah, I'm really excited. There have been so many involved community members over the last 30 years. We have worked really hard to celebrate small businesses and create community events that bring people to our historic downtown, just see everything we have going on. Yeah, so we have several events that have been kind of community staples for years. Of course, our holiday gathering, which we added a parade to last year. So it's shopping around the village at the holiday time. We have Oktoberfest, September 18th and 19th. That's been around for a few years now. That's in partnership with our neighbors at Combustion Brewery. And then this summer, we're also adding a new Fit Fest for people who are very into health and wellness. We'll have lots of different vendors and opportunities there. We also have the farmers market during the summer and our year-round shop hops with our retail businesses in the area.
You can learn more about us and our events by following us on Facebook, but also checking out our website at pickeringtonvillage.com.
Well, wait until you see this. Vanguard Aerial Group has created the technology to power wash your building remotely through the use of drones. Vanguard says the sky is not the limit, it's our office.
Vanguard is using a very unique drone technology, and we use those drones to clean building facades and windows on large to medium-sized commercial buildings, anything from a multi-level hotel, multi-family apartments or condominiums. We use them for corporate offices. So the technology that we use, it's designed with a specific drone, and we use specific cleaners and specific equipment to raise our drone up in the air and clean the facade. And one of the things that we are doing with the technology is we're eliminating the need for scaffolding, for the very typical danglers or individuals that hang off of the side of buildings where it could be unsafe, additional insurance requirements. There could be a need for additional individuals or property inspections to make sure that safety equipment is maintained properly. So with drone technology, we eliminate the need for all of those. So we use our drones to bring the product up to the side, eliminate the need for any lifts, any expensive scaffolding. We are quicker and more efficient because we're not having less setup time, and we're able to actually clean the exteriors of the building much faster because we're not having to deal with those. Property owners, operations directors, facilities managers, maintenance technicians, we're helping them prep their buildings and maintain their commercial buildings so that not only does it look more attractive to a potential leaseor, but we can help keep those properties in proper working order. The easiest way to reach us is through our website, and that's vanguardaerialgroup.com.
Coming up, we've got a classic Italian favorite, our featured restaurant, and a sweet find that's sure to satisfy your sweet tooth.
That's right, you may want to save room for this final block.
If you love classic Italian favorites, you'll want to see this next find. Alfonso's has been serving great food, baked goods, and homemade flavors that keep generations of customers coming back.
Well, I've been farming now for about 40 some years, as long as I've been a chef. I own 3 farms in Licking County. I love growing food. I love raising food, livestock, etc. And I think farm to table, it comes in fresher. I have more control over it. I have control over the product before it even enters the kitchen. And it gives my guests food that's a week or 2 fresher than some of my competition. Our most popular dish here at Alfonso's is our lasagna with Angus beef and our fettuccine alfredo, which is also served with local chicken or grilled shrimp or prawns. All of our pastas are homemade. Our appetizer is stuffed mushrooms with garlic greens and aged provolone. Also an arancini, which is a risotto dumpling served on a sauce rosa. We have also shrimp provençal with artichokes and sun-dried tomatoes is one of our popular appetizers. We have it. Local steaks, local chicken, and all the sauce comes from Oliver Farms, one of my organic farms. Reservations are recommended during the weekend. During the week, come on in for our early bird special, 3 courses for $19, and our Sunday family sauce day, 3 courses for $19. You can't beat it. And get some fresh spaghetti with meatballs and my pomodoro sauce, and you'll be in heaven with our fresh breads. All our breads are baked on premise. You can go on to our website, which is Alfonso's Italian Grill, grill spelled with an E, French, .food.
If you love discovering great local food, wait until you see this find. We stopped by Penthouse Social Club in downtown Columbus, where bold flavors, creative dishes, and a unique dining experience have people coming back again and again.
Honestly, this tradition's really crazy. There's a lot going on, new things are being brought. You're a very Asian mix, while with Penthouse it's very more social soul. So having like lemongrass mixed in with that, so like the Asian and soul mix, I think it's actually really cool to have like something mixed like that. Our pad thai, our fried rice, our like veggie spring rolls and stuff like that. The old owner, he is the one that made all the food, and everyone loved his food and like all his drinks. The staff loved him. Keep the legacy alive for Papa Pete. Everyone loved him.
We're looking to fill in this social gap here in the Short North. So we want to bring craft cocktails, great food, and a very, very social experience to the Short North. We feel that there is a missing piece here for people to be themselves and also be more social while you're also in environments where you can dress up and look amazing. We still have the pho and the pad thai that everyone loves, but now we have oxtail, we have steak, we have lamb chops, we have hibachi as well. So our menu is a little bit more upscale. All of our food pairs with like our wine menu as well. So it's looking to become more of, again, a upscale supper club. But at the same time, we do want to keep some of the long-standing things that they had going on here. As Alexis said, we're trying to keep the legacy alive still. So I want to make sure that everyone knows that even though it's not a lemongrass anymore, it's not completely gone. So you guys can find us online at penthousesocial.lovable, and our Instagram is penthouse.socialclub.
If you have a sweet tooth, you're gonna love this next find. Sweet Treats and Goodies in Pickerington offers a fun selection of sweets, specialty treats, and delicious goodies that make it a must-stop destination for anyone looking to indulge a little.
Some of those menus were Thanksgiving for sure at my grandmother's house. You know, we always had the greens, the yams, and the turkey. So that for me was where I really wanted to go with our Southern cuisines. When I get to actually stay and serve and get to see all the smiles and the happiness and the chatter amongst the people, that just gives me all the feels. So that's why I really love doing what I do. Well, our baked bourbon chicken is a favorite for everyone. I think it's something about that sweet savory sauce that we have for the chicken. And our baked macaroni and cheese, because it's that comfort food, you know, that feel-good food that you just love to eat. And I think one of our biggest staples is our fried catfish. You know, you cannot go wrong with a good fried catfish, either sandwich or some fries. Like, yeah, that's it right there. Yeah, well, the Senior Center, this is where we are on Fridays and Sundays. This is where people come and they can come and grab lunch from us on Fridays from 4 to 8, which is our Friday. And then you can come in on Southern Sundays from 1 to 6. What we offer are, our cakes, cookies, and pies, from the sweet potato pies. And then we do a lot of our cupcakes for families as well as corporate events. And we also do like our number cakes, which are great for anniversaries and for birthdays and retirements. Like, 20 years, like we do the really big number cakes, which are just awesome. So, and then we also do our chocolate covered pretzels as well as our chocolate covered strawberries. We're that one-stop shop, Our website is www.chiconsweetsandgoodies.com. This is where you will be able to order online from us, as well as seeing our delivery for DoorDash. And you can also contact us at 740-777-3177, whether it's for meals that you would like to come in and pick up, or whether you want to just contact us to get a quote for catering.
We think we found another great food destination. Sansoda's Fresh Italian Grill is serving up homemade Italian favorites, family recipes, and the kind of hospitality that makes you feel right at home.
What makes us different is you can create your own bowl the way you like it. So if you want to eat healthy on Monday, you pick a healthy bowl, build it yourself. If you don't want to eat healthy, we have both options here. Our portion size is big enough, you can share it. So we do things a little different. Monday, you can only get fresh lasagna. We make it in-house every Monday. Tuesdays, we have our cheesesteaks. Wednesdays is another big night. 2 of our large bowls and a bottle of wine at a very reasonable price. Easily feeds 2 people. Then Thursdays, we have our family recipe Italian baked chicken. Fridays, we do our stuffed manicotti, baked manicotti. We make that in-house as well. And Saturdays, ravioli. And on Sundays, we make homemade beef and noodles over mashed potatoes. When you walk the line, you can find pasta. We have penne and angel hair that we offer as our pastas. So then we have our 4 homemade sauces, being traditional red sauce. We have a Diablo sauce, which is a mix of red and white and some heat. And then we have traditional Alfredo. And then we also have a Parmesan pepper, all Alfredo sauce with just a little kick to it. Also, we have 4 different pestos that we make in-house. And then you go to the vegetable side, or you can build your salad. But we have an array of vegetables that keeps you coming back. Our phone number is 740-751-6596. Our website is sansodasitalian.com.
Well, that's going to do it for this week's edition of Out and About Columbus. We hope you enjoyed some of our latest featured finds and discovered a few new places, products, and businesses to check out for yourself. And remember, when you visit any of these businesses you saw on today's show, be sure to tell them that you saw them on Out and About Columbus. And if you missed any of today's segments, you can always catch up at ONAColumbus.com. That's where you'll find articles, recipes, and more local content. Also, be sure to follow us on Instagram and Facebook for a behind-the-scenes look at upcoming shows that we're working on. Renee, what can viewers look forward to on next week's show?
Coming up next week on Out and About Columbus, we're hitting the road and we're following one of Ohio's most scenic corridors as we explore some of the hot spots along US 33. We'll visit Marysville, Bill Fountain, and Indian Lake. We'll discover historic landmarks, unique shops, great local dining, and some incredible destinations that make these communities special. All that and a whole lot more, so be sure to watch.
Closed captioning brought to you by Explore Hocking Hills. Spring is sprung and it's a great time to visit the Hocking Hills.